One man. One man show.
You are now tuned in to the One Man Show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. One Man Show. You are watching the One Man Show. Ooh, One Man Show.
What we're going to talk about today is putting things into perspective and why we might think certain things, but also where we are in time, in the world, as I walk amongst unbelievably brilliant countryside. Let me show you something. Look at that up there. Hey, look at that. A multi-billionaire can't get a better view than that. So you could be on the dole, 70 quid a week, or a multi-billionaire. That view is exactly the same. And I kind of think that's where we're going to be heading on this conversation. And that is, we are aware of our mortality. It used to be 70, which took it to 70. And that was your life expectancy, especially when my dad was growing up. But it's extended. Some people die younger, some people die older. Of course they do. But we're all going to die. But I was just thinking about morning. And the same to you as well. I was just thinking about, funnily enough, the dog. It doesn't know its mortality. It goes flat out, defends its territory. Little terriers will attack Great Danes. Arr! But they don't sit there and think, oh, I've only got about 8 years to live. Maybe he's 15. An ant goes about his work. Doesn't think it's going to die. Doesn't know sod all about death. Certainly doesn't get depressed that he's not head ant. Or he's the most wealthiest ant. He's only interested in what's happening right now. And I think that's very much similar to most animals in the animal world, is that they don't know any different. But we do. We overthink. Why aren't we better than the next man? Why haven't we got a car better than him? Why can I not go on adventures around the world when he is? It's because we're all friggin' different. We can't all be top of the tree. Likewise, we can't all be bottom of the tree. But without roots, the tree doesn't grow. Without the tree growing, there's no leaves. Without leaves, there is no superb colours of autumn. Everything has a cycle. Everything has a place in the world. We can't all be trees. We can't all display our magnificent colours. And that got me thinking. It got me thinking to the point where I'm writing books. I actually bloody love writing books. And yesterday I looked at the fact I've written 3. I was shit at school. In fact, I was beyond shit. I didn't care. When I left school, I joined the police cadets and we went to the technical college at Framlegate Moor. Framlegate Moor? No, that's not right. Although it might be. On the outskirts of Durham City anyhow. And I hated it. It was to further our education. And I failed every exam. Because in my head there was no reason to pass the damn thing. Or was it the fact I was useless? Probably more that. But I've got myself down about writing these books and them not selling. And that got me thinking again last night. I thought, I'm going to go and have a look at how many books people sell. You know, bestsellers. Believe it or not, a couple of years ago, David Walliams outsold everybody else on book sales. You know, the guy who is on Britain's Got Talent, that dickhead. He outsold everybody. Outsold Harry Potter and other well-known authors. That's because I can't remember them. But he didn't start out and go, I'll write a book. And he went out and he did things. And he did book signings. And he got himself known. You see, in today's world, it's no good just doing something and expecting people to beat a path to your door. You can no longer build a better mousetrap and have people beating a path to your door. The world has changed dramatically. And when I think about that, I think, well, I'm not known at all, except in my small circle. So if you want to do what you want to do, you're going to have to do more. And more as in promotion. More as in getting out and about in front of people. Because if you sit there and wait for people to beat a path to your door, well, you're going to die a very poor man. And that brings me on to the next point. You know, all these magnificent painters like Rembrandt or Picasso. Do you know, most of them died in abject poverty. It only became famous after they died. But they didn't know. What they wanted to do was paint. They loved their painting. They loved standing with an easel with a view. They loved painting what was in their minds. It wasn't about the money. If they could make a few bob, then all well and good. But none of them were rich. But they were rich in their minds because they were doing what they wanted to do. And that is where we're at. What I want to do is write more books, make more films. The recent book that's been produced, the Rajasthan one, with QR code links to videos, I think that's a world's first. I've never seen a book where it has QR codes to videos. I'm the leader of the pack. But if that's what I want to do, I have to understand it's no good writing a bestseller or producing videos to run alongside the bestseller if nobody's heard anything about them. I haven't had one negative review or negative comment from anybody that's bought any of the books I've done. And all I want to do is cough. Yeah. Get up, you bugger. All I want to do is go and explore, discover things, and share them with you. I love it. I absolutely bloody love it. But I have to realise I'm not going to get rich doing it. Because if that's what I'm thinking, I'm going to be disappointed for the rest of my life. And if I can't handle that, then move on. And that's where the advice is to you. If you want to do something, if you do it for the money, you're going to be disappointed. You've got to do it because you bloody love it. Be it baking bread, be it washing cars, be it fly fishing, riding a motorbike, driving a truck. If you love it, and do it to the best of your ability, with everything you've got, with every breath in your lungs, with every bone in your body, do it. You'll be happy. You might not be rich, but you'll be rich emotionally. And that's a very happy place to be. Very happy place to be indeed. As long as you can make a living at it, to pay your bills, to buy food, to put a roof over your head, hey, you're better off than 99% of this population, let me tell you. Because 99% of the population hate what they do. Hate where they live. Hate the marriage they're in. And I know a few people of that and all. But that's where we're going to end. If you look at animals, sheep, for example, sheep, they don't know they're going to die and end up on a plate, or their fleece is going to be turned into a coat. They eat grass, they couldn't give a shit. It's only us that get wound up, that get upset, that we're not living the life that we want to live, or we're jealous of somebody else's life. Over these last 2, 3, 4 weeks, I've messed up. I really have. I've upset a few people, I've pissed off a few people because my head's been like a cabbage. All green, leafy and smelly with horrible, bloody depressing things. So it's just down to me now. Am I going to keep going what I'm doing? Am I going to keep smiling? Of course I am. Are you? So until the next time, bye-bye for now.
One Man Show. You are watching the One Man Show. Ooh, One Man Show.